Hello everybody, this is Barnabas Max, and I wanted to talk about something that's kind of interesting. That is having fun in this game, Dead by Daylight. So I feel like I'm qualified to talk about this. I've got way too many hours in the game, as you see here. And the reason I wanted to bring this up is I feel like a lot of people have not been having fun with the game recently. And I think it's been majority because you focus on the actual win tactics instead of some of the really cool things about the game. Now, I'm not saying that you have to always have games where you're nice to the survivors or you're nice to the killers and you guys have fun, but I'm just talking about basically not worrying about the game as a whole. And I'm going to tell you right now that I've stopped taking this game seriously. I really have. And it's been the best decision of my mental and physical health. As somebody who has been streaming Dead by Daylight for over 2 years now, and who has been playing it for almost 5 years now, I can tell you that this game has changed a lot. And with the new upcoming changes that they're going to have, I think that this is going to take away a lot of the fun in this game. And one of the things that nobody really seems to take into consideration is how fun screwing around or being silly in a game is. And if you could see the gameplay in the background, they already had a person dead at 4 gens, and I just decided to play along. Now, some people would just look at this and say, hey, I need to go to the next game. I don't got time for that. But as somebody with as many hours as I do, I kind of relish these games. These games are a break from the normal gameplay loop that happens. And this goes for both Survivor and Killer. I personally am a Killer main, so I experience this kind of content more. But what I can tell you is that the gameplay loop has been the same for so long. This is why the community has been asking for so many different updates, some type of alternate game mode, something else to just break the mold. And the truth of the matter is that Survivors and Killers have both found unique ways to break the mold. One of the prime examples of this is the basement defender, Bubba. All it is a Leatherface that goes down to the basement and guards their chest. And you know what? It's very funny to see that survivors will go down and check and see that you're guarding the chest. Dude, they want that damn chest. So sometimes they literally die for it. And another thing is the whole boop the snoot movement for the pig. These are kind of weird gameplay things that obviously aren't lore friendly per se, but really just stick out. I can't tell you how many times I've seen a TikTok where there's been an adorable killer or adorable survivors, and it's been from the killer or survivor's view. And that's why I feel like the upcoming changes really are going to change that. I just haven't had fun with the normal gameplay loop. I really haven't. And I've tried really hard to go out of my way to, try new things, try new builds. This meta shakeup was the best thing that could have happened to this game. However, it seems like the player base has responded negatively with it. What I propose is to survivors and killers both. I want you guys to have fun in the game. You paid money for this game, and you have fun the way that you feel like you should have fun. Because sometimes the experiences in which you die in this game can be the funniest and even most enjoyable experiences. And I'm not telling everybody to just throw their games. Some of the memories you'll have from those games will be more beneficial than if you just have all 5 gens pop, the exit gates out, and then you got out a 4-person escape, and there was hardly any chase, Don't be afraid to meme around. Don't be afraid to just, enjoy your time on this game. Because after enough hours, you're going to get tired of the gameplay loop too. I've moved to playing other games. I don't play this game nearly as much as I have. I rebranded my channel to kind of go away from just DBD and kind of make it maybe more horror and variety based. And that's been for my sanity. You can't keep playing the same game over and over again and expect that you're going to grow from that. Something that's hard for a lot of Twitch streamers and a lot of YouTubers to understand is that you can't grow on just this game. So what ends up happening is if this game goes under, so do a lot of Twitch streamers. And some of the Twitch streamers I watch for DBD content are some of the most amazing people I've met. Some of the most talented and wonderful personalities. add some variety in your life, and don't be afraid to be silly. Don't be afraid to enjoy the game however way you want to. And if you stop enjoying it, don't be afraid to take a break from it. You know how many breaks I've taken from this game? I quit after the Clown, after the Twins, a little bit after the Plague, after Trickster, and now I'm taking a slight break after Wesker. This game does evolve, it does change, and it gets fun again. But people gotta stop taking this personal. That's what I have to say about this game. I think that the new changes to the endgame are not really that great, in my opinion, because I think it restricts fun, especially with photobombing Moris, getting given Hatch at the last second, or doing slug races. Some of my favorite things of all time, you can't even do anymore with this new update. And I'm hoping that behavior still embraces their silly side, I hope that the Snowman event was an example of them not being afraid to not take things seriously. But who knows? Only the future will tell. If you agree with this video, go ahead and put in a comment down. Tell me what your feelings on this are. If you don't agree, go ahead and put a comment down below as well. Tell me why you think this game shouldn't have an essence of silliness to it. Or maybe you want it to be more competitive.